And what's going on, guys? Lee Sanders here from the RCWR Show, coming at you all with a new unveiling. As this go round, we are unveiling the WWE 2K19 Wooooo limited edition. I have to tell you, man, was it something else, because when I pre-ordered this initially, I gotta set up the story properly for you guys, all right? So when I pre-ordered this initially, it was through GameStop. And for anybody that was thinking about pre-ordering from GameStop, or maybe has pre-ordered from GameStop before, just a little bit of a buyer beware, consumer beware. And I had to learn this the hard way. So I don't know how many of you guys out there mess with PayPal, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I say to you, hey, I'm going to send you some money. What's your PayPal? And you give me your PayPal, and I basically give you, let's just say, 200 bucks. So you now have a PayPal balance of $200. You don't spend it. It's just there chilling. Now, let's say you just happen to see a cool flyer in the store that you're in, or maybe online, that GameStop is going to be having. I don't know. Let's use, for example, the next Mega Man game that's coming out. It's like the 11th in the series. You decide you want to pre-order the limited edition, so you go on ahead, you're on the GameStop website, and you have the option. You can either log in to your GameStop account, and you can basically set up your info that way, put in your credit card information, or to make the checkout easier, you go on ahead and you check out through PayPal. So you've pretty much done your pre-order. However, what most of you probably do not know that have pre-ordered through GameStop is that when it comes time for your order to be processed and shipped, GameStop, somehow the communication between GameStop and PayPal is the PayPal balance that you have, that does not get deducted. So if you have a credit card on file, first off, this is for GameStop now. First off, for some weird reason through PayPal, the money will try to be taken off of your credit cards first, never your PayPal balance. I had a runaround after runaround after runaround for like a whole freaking day and a half trying to figure out what was going on. And long story short, it turns out GameStop, they have not set it up in a way where, and PayPal is at fault for this as well, it's not set up in a way where if you have a PayPal balance, you can just use the option, like when you're checking out via GameStop, to say, after you decide you want to check out with PayPal, to, hey, just deduct the money from my PayPal balance. So, word of advice, and I actually had confirmed this reading around in some forums and also talking to a couple of colleagues of mine at work that happen to be some gamers themselves. Not the route you want to go to if you're thinking about pre-ordering. You would just do better off going with Amazon, or if you are going to deal with GameStop, I highly recommend you guys going ahead and you physically go to your nearby GameStop, put whatever money down, since you could put however much amount you'd like. You just got to make sure everything's paid off by the time you come to pick up your whatever it is your pre-order, all right? But I hope you guys appreciated that info. So I had me one hell of a fight trying to get a hold of this bad boy, and I came pretty close to losing this order because of what the hell. So crazy story, I know, right? Let's go ahead, let's open this bad boy. Now I gotta tell you, I actually had pre-ordered this before it was even announced what the limited edition was going to be. I remember when I had pre-ordered it, I just saw it under a original tag, which was collector's edition. Oh, no, limited edition. And it was just blank. There was no artwork. There was nothing. And it's kind of like, well, this is kind of interesting. So I just did that. And I think I had the one up over everybody else. I would say probably, God, I think before they announced that it was going to be a Ric Flair edition, I had pre-ordered this by like 2 months. I pre-ordered it in June, but I don't think they made the Ric Flair announcement until kind of feels like maybe late July. I want to say maybe July going into August feels about right. So they packaged this pretty good. I like that. Let's put that to the side. Kind of gotta look in here in advance here because I gotta make sure that, you know, we had a mishap last year, and some of you guys may remember, but we had a mishap last year. Last year we had the 2K18 edition, and we were trying to give away some WWE Supercard QR codes. And long story short, some asshole had decided, oh, well, there's a QR code right there. I'll just go on ahead and pause the video and get mine. Fuck everybody else. All right, we're going to get to the contents in a bit. All right, that looks good. So, yes, this is for the Xbox One. And before you guys even ask, no, I am not a Xbox One mega fan. It's just something I've conveniently been accustomed to over the years. I love all game consoles. I love any game in general. So you give me a good game, and 9 times out of 10, I will check it out. It really doesn't matter what the platform is, but these days I can only stay delegated to one system, and Xbox is my preferable choice. So to each its own. Oh, it's autographed on the top. That's cool. Like how they did that. And get a look at the sides here. That's pretty badass too. Different versions of Ric Flair. I love this. I love this. That is badass. This is really cool artwork. Oh, wow. They got Charlotte. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice how they show you all the Ric Flairs over the years. I love that. This one's my personal favorite. That's the WWF Ric Flair era, when he popped up with the World Heavyweight title. I love that era. Love that era. That's good. Get a zoom in on him with Charlotte. That's pretty badass. That is really badass. This does not look like any Rob Schamberger artwork either. I mean, no disrespect to Rob Schamberger, who we've actually had on the show and chatted it up with him. Great guy. But yeah, I've heard some people kind of say off and on over the years, hey, there's got to be more cool artwork to show off than Rob Schamberger. So it's really nice to see this great artwork. They did a really good job with this. All right, let's open this bad boy up. By now, most people know what's inside here, but I can't help but just for our own respected subscribers and fans of the show, go on ahead and dip into this bad boy. Oh, okay, so you come in this way. Dip into this bad boy. Surprisingly, some people have been missing items from their limited edition. I BS you not. They take it out of the shrink wrap and all that. Some people, I was reading online and in forums, they didn't get their QR codes. If they did not get their QR codes, there was like some other really cool items that they didn't get. And it's kind of like, wow, good luck proving that there was a mishap with your items being shipped out to you, right? So it kind of pays to do something like this where you're recording and you're capturing everything. That way you have definitive proof if something weird goes down. Just a little FYI, but you know, to each its own. I think I know what's in there. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay. Oh, ho, 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 no, we ain't gonna show that yet. We'll show this instead. Hey, there's the game itself. Nice. Much like when Seth Rollins was on the front cover. That's pretty badass. Pretty badass. And you guys be sure to follow me on Twitch. I think it's twitch.tv. I still don't know the URL, but if you look me up on Twitch at the RCWR Show, you'll definitely be able to find me. I'll make sure that I have the information in the video description of this piece you're checking out right now. Cool. WWE pop figure. 2K19 exclusive, Ric Flair. So even though I'm giving away the QR codes, I was talking to my girl and I said, hey, I also want to give away the Ric Flair pop figure. And she goes, oh, no, you need to keep that. I'm going, really? She's like, yeah, you know, that might be a collector's item. I mean, come on. He doesn't have that much time left. I'm going, okay. All right, that's a good point. So That's kind of cool though. I like that. He's got the little ring. Got the little heavyweight title too. Got them trademark 70s sky blue pants. I love that. All right, they tell you some others you can get too. Got a Triple H, cool. Got a Mr. McMahon. There goes Sergeant Slaughter. Oscar. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle one looks kind of funny. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so let's put that down. I'll get to this in a little bit. I know exactly what that is. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, and hey, what's this bad boy? I don't know what this is. Like I said, I only have an idea what's in here, but I never really kicked back and actually looked at what all was coming. Oh wow, cool. This collectible contains an actual piece of robe that has been worn by WWE legend Ric Flair. Holy crap, cool. And it's off of this robe? That's badass. That is badass. It ain't autographed, but I tell you what, that is badass. And it looks like, sadly, you cannot open this up and like maybe get Ric Flair's autograph. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can open this up. So just imagine if you wanted to try and get his autograph.
You have to have him sign the top.
Yeah. Where you thinking? That's the misses, guys. Like what? You thinking like around here or?
No, more like here. No.
Well, you tell me. It's like around here?
Basically around the bottom of his feet, around the leg.
Ah, okay. Would it hold up though, even though it's glass?
I guess depends on what kind of marker you use.
Yeah, I mean, would it work on with a Sharpie?
Probably.
Would a Sharpie work on glass to the point it wouldn't smear?
Yeah, but you'd have to make sure that it's basically not smudged once it's done, and then let it sit up, and then you shouldn't have a problem.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys heard that. Basically, shouldn't smudge. So those of you that maybe want to try to get Ric Flair to autograph this, just in case you didn't hear what the missus said, she basically said try to maybe have him sign around his feet area, and then hopefully you're using the Sharpie, a permanent marker, and you got to make sure you're standing it up after it's signed. That way it can dry properly. And I mean, I would imagine, yeah, if you're going with a Sharpie marker, a permanent marker in particular, then it should not smudge as long as you immediately are like holding it and you're putting it down somewhere so it can dry properly. This is badass. I actually like this kind of more than the John Cena one. Even though that was autographed, I kind of like this one a little bit more. I guess maybe because I don't know if it's because maybe we're getting an actual piece of his robe or what, but comparing the two limited editions, like just this alone compared to the John Cena autograph, which one you think was better so far?
Seems to me that this one's better.
This one's better? Okay. I'd like to know what you guys think that have your limited editions, or if you don't have it, just sound off. What are you thinking? Surely you guys remember the John Cena edition. I'd like to know what you guys thought. Do you think the Ric Flair one has the edge, or do you think the John Cena one still holds up? Let us know, because this is their like second year in a row now that they're doing some really cool goodies like this for us. So, all right, so there's nothing else in there. Now we know what this is. I have an idea what this is. This is a replica of Ric Flair's WWE Hall of Fame ring. So this is badass. This is what makes pre-orders so freaking cool, man. It's like, now you're getting your money's worth when you do this type of stuff. And good luck trying to get a hold of this on sites like iOffer and eBay, because for the limited edition, I've seen it go as high as $500. So best of luck to you. I mean, that's highway robbery right there, quite honestly. And the WWE Supercar codes, Everybody's giving those away on eBay, and I offer. They're doing like $100, $200. Not us, folks. We're nicer than that. We're just gonna be doing a special little contest to hook you guys up. We'll give you the details on that in a bit. Oh wow, that is nice. That is nice. With this ring, I do. Oh, maybe you should put this on my finger come the wedding day, honey. Wow, 2K19. Zoom in on that, and it's got Ric Flair's autograph. Go ahead, zoom in on that as much as you want. I can kind of see you there, so I'll try to help you out. That is a thing of beauty. Oh my God. Styling and profiling. Let me just flip this bad boy. Oh, look at that. Hall of Fame 2018. Really? 2018? Oh, why not put the actual year that he was inducted? That makes more sense, yeah? Huh. Anything on the any inscription? No, no inscription. Some type of a maybe that's like a manufacturing code or whatever.
Number.
The number. And then look in here. This is pretty much how you'll be able to get your finger in that bad boy. Let's see if I can actually get it in here. Wow, I'm lucky. Well, I think he usually wears his on his hey, it actually fits. It feels very loose though. Very loose on the but it fits just fine on this one. Yeah, it fits just fine on this one. My God. That is badass. I don't know if I would push this out daily. I think I would only push this for special occasions. That's badass. I like that. I love that. Nice, pretty little box. Nice. That's very good. That's very good. Very presentable. I like that. I like that. And last but not least, you stay right where you are, camera lady. I'm trying to see. Yeah, they didn't do like last time. They did not do like last time. Like it's not covered. So, but what we can do is let me just take a look here. Make sure that blah 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 blah. Okay, so the super card is in here for Charlotte and for Ric Flair. And basically, when you scan this, you get 2 Ric Flair cards, SummerSlam 18 tier. You get 2 Charlotte Flair cards, SummerSlam 18 tier, and you get 1 exclusive WWE card back. All right, so that's pretty badass. And then I think it's in here, love. Let's go ahead and open this up real quick, just so we make sure that we have everything. So as you can see, the seal, it's not broken. Everything is still in shrink wrap. So let's go ahead and open this up. There should be 1 more supercard code, and it should be in here. So without giving away the code so that some stupid idiot can do like last year and pause the video, we just want to make sure that it's actually in here. And I can't stress this enough. You guys may want to do stuff like this. Record yourself opening all of this. That way, if something is missing, you can easily get in contact with customer service, show them whatever video proof they need to see, and then that should take care of your respective order. And I don't see anything. Okay. So that's cool. So we got the game itself, and then we got our game add-on, which is going to give us American Badass Undertaker, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Macho Man Randy Savage, Roddy Piper, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And we also get to download Ronda Rousey and Rey Mysterio. Remember, as a result of pre-ordering, you pretty much had access to them that way. But don't feel bad. Don't worry. These guys are going to be available for purchase in the marketplace store. So don't even trip over that. All right. So let's go ahead here and yeah, there's our other super card. I can kind of tell right now. You just Let me see. I'm trying to see where it is. Okay, so we want to come down this way. Yeah, I'm doing it smarter this year. Okay. As an added bonus for 2K19 players, you can take cover superstar AJ Styles everywhere you go with this exclusive content for WWE Supercar, the collectible car battling game that has thrilled more than 17 million players worldwide. All right, so that's pretty cool. And then let's just come in this way. Okay, cool. So we got AJ Styles. It's cool. All right, see if there's anything else they gave us in here. Wow, they still do game manuals in 2018? Nowadays, they just be like, go figure it out. Let's see here. I think this is the game manual. Yeah. Well, that's some manual. Huh? Okay. So that's pretty good. So, I mean, if you ask me what the bottom line is for this, I have no choice but to compare it to last year's Cena edition, and it holds up very well as far as the consistency in really giving the consumer their money's worth, really making it feel that for you as that wrestling fan that are looking for collectibles, you're looking for something that has a long lasting impact, not just a game. I really love the fact that WWE and 2K Sports has done a phenomenal job in really trying to cater to that pro wrestling fans' needs. Because if you stop and think about it, your typical wrestling fan, they want the autographs, they want the memorabilia, they want the t-shirts, they want the toys, etc. So to basically put them in a position where it's, hey, for $60 you can get this wrestling game. Oh, okay, cool. But if you can maybe scrap up a little bit more money and you can, maybe invest in this limited edition, you'll be able to get all of these cool things. So I think for the second year in a row that they've been doing something like this, I think that 2K, WWE, they've done a phenomenal job. I'm most curious what they're going to be doing for the next edition. Are they maybe going to go back to the well of another legend? Like, are they maybe going to do a Dusty Rhodes edition? Are they maybe going to do a Steve Austin edition? Or maybe a Dwayne The Rock Johnson limited edition? I'm very curious where they're going to go with the next one, but this is a nice little trend that they have going on here. Gone are the ages, and it's been like this for almost, in particular, it's enhanced 5 years, but I would say past 7 years now, it's really been heightened up, which is the gamer now wants their money's worth for pre-ordering. And this is really it's stepping up quite significantly. Now, if you were to ask me to compare the contents from the Cena limited edition and compare it to this and just be like, overall, who has the better limited edition? God, that's a tough one. As far as who has the better limited edition, I would have to say, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm gonna say Ric Flair. And let's ask the missus, what would you say?
Say Ric Flair.
You would say Ric Flair, yeah. I think the John Cena one, if we can be honest with ourselves, and we'll pose this question to you guys as well, which edition did you think overall was better? I think most of us would agree that the Cena one was really just worth it because of the autograph. It's so hard to get his autograph. He really doesn't do that many autograph signings and all that. And if he does, it's usually in-house for WWE. So the odds of actually, like at a Comic-Con or whatever, it's pretty slim. So, but it gets a strong pass. So follow me on Twitch. Like I said, I don't know my handle offhand. I want to say it's like twitch.tv/the RCWR Show. But all you got to do is just go on Twitch, type in the RCWR Show. You'll be able to find me. I'll do a roster unveiling, gameplay, For you CAW makers, I'll go into that whole spiel, give you my thoughts. And yeah, it's going to be fun. That'll definitely be coming at you guys very shortly. Please, if you appreciated this, give it a thumbs up, like it. If you have not subscribed, do subscribe. Always giving you guys great, awesome content that you can check out on a weekly basis. We also do the RCWR Show, which is a fantastic show covering all things wrestling, entertainment, and beyond since 2011. You can catch that Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Spreaker.com, and via the RCWR Show app. Speaking of the RCWR Show, make sure you tune in this Tuesday. It's already out and about right now, but if you're following me on Twitter and Facebook, also Instagram at the RCWR Show, I am actually giving away the WWE Supercard codes for AJ Styles, Charlotte, and Ric Flair. So follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at the RCWR Show, and you'll be able to get the details on that. And I'll definitely recap it again for our Tuesday night audience, as we're going to be making our premiere later this week on the Fight TV network. Very excited for that. Very happy to be on board with those guys. So we definitely are looking forward to welcoming them in as an extended family of the RCWR Show Nation. All right, so that is going to do it. Until next go around, wishing all of y'all to be safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. You guys do take care.